Hello, and welcome to episode 32 of Rivers Arcade Review. My name is Ed. This channel is dedicated to the coin-operated video games of yesteryear. Today I'll be reviewing a favorite of mine, Popeye. Popeye was released in 1982 by Nintendo. My first time playing this game was at Showbiz Pizza Place in Oak Lawn, Illinois. Popeye is a platform game that stars the characters of the classic cartoon series. In this game, you control Popeye with a 4-way joystick and a punch button. You need to move Popeye through a series of levels while avoiding the main enemy, Bluto. The game begins with Bluto expressing his love for Olive Oyl, but she rejects him, and she expresses hers to Popeye, and now Bluto is mad at Popeye also. During the first level, Olive will release hearts that you need to collect before they fall into the water below and break. You receive more points the higher up you collect the hearts. If you catch a heart on the top floor, you receive 500 points. If you catch a heart on the middle floor, you receive 300 points. If you catch a heart on the lower floor, you receive 100 points. And if you catch one on the lowest floor by the water, you earn 50 points. There is also an escape wraparound on the top floor, which allows you to wrap around from one side of the screen to the other. There is also a ladder between the second and third floors that allows you to climb down, but you can't climb back up, although there was a version that allowed you to climb both up and down. As you collect the hearts, you must avoid Bluto as he tries to hinder your efforts by jumping upwards to hit you and swing down at you, and he even throws bottles to knock you out. The Sea Hag will also appear at the edge of the levels and will also throw bottles at you. You need to either avoid said bottles or you can punch them for 100 points each. You need to collect 24 hearts in order to clear this level. You do have one offensive weapon though. Just like the cartoons, if Popeye eats his spinach, he will become invulnerable and can turn the tables on Bluto. When under spinach power, Bluto will flee and try to avoid you, although if you come in contact with him, you will punch him out and send him into the water below, although he will climb out once you are no longer under spinach power. You will collect 3,000 points for punching out Bluto. While you are under spinach power, Popeye will turn red, and the Popeye theme will play the entire time you are under spinach power. While under spinach power, all points will become doubled. You only get one spinach can per level, so you need to use it wisely. The spinach can will appear on the left edge of the screen near the stairs, and it will alternate between floor 2 and floor 3. On the first level, you are able to earn bonus points. Just to the left of the top right floor, there is a punching bag. If you punch the bag just as you jump off the top of the left floor, the punching bag will slide into a hanging bucket. When this happens, the bucket will fall, and if you can get it to land on Bluto's head, he will be stunned temporarily and you will receive bonus points. Trapping Bluto will earn you 1,000 points for the middle floor, 2,000 points for the lower floor, and 4,000 points for the water level floor. For the second level, you must now collect musical notes that Olive drops. The scoring is the same for collection of these notes. One thing that is different about this level is that occasionally the notes will land on the floors and remain. The second level has two new Popeye characters making their appearance. At the bottom left of the screen, standing on a seesaw is Wimpy, and at the top left of the screen, Sweet Pea is floating in a balloon. The floor layout is a lot different than level 1. The top floor is small and only on the left side of the screen. The middle floor has a gap that you cannot cross, but Bluto is able to jump it. The wraparound tunnel is on this level. The lower level has a drop-off on the left side of the screen that allows you to jump on the seesaw, and Wimpy will bounce you upward in an attempt to catch Sweet Pea. If you catch Sweet Pea, you will earn 500 points, and you will land on the top floor. But if you miss, you will fall to the middle floor. The spinach is fixed on the lower floor by the right staircase. The third level is on a ship. On this level, the level widths are tapered, with the smallest at the top and the widest at the bottom. The top floor is the smallest and has a gap in the middle with a moving plank that allows Popeye to transport from the left side to the right and vice versa. Each floor has a gap that Popeye cannot cross, but once again Bluto can jump the gaps. The spinach is now on the right side of the screen, alternating between the second and the third floor by the stairs. This level has a new enemy, the Sea Hag's Vulture. You must avoid the Vulture or punch him. You do not need to be under spinach power to destroy the Vulture, and you receive 1,000 points for doing so. On this level, Olive is trapped in the crow's nest and is calling for help, and with each call, one of the letters will fall downward and you need to collect these letters. For each letter you collect, a rung of a ladder will be built from the ship's cabin to the crow's nest. Once you collect 24 letters, the ladder will be complete and you will climb up to save Olive, and the Popeye theme will play once again, and his face will appear in a star and he will toot his pipe. After finishing the boat level, you replay the levels at a harder difficulty and the finish does not last as long. Once you begin the fourth level, the sea hag will appear in the top right of the screen next to a series of skulls. She will throw said skulls downward and they will bounce while they move across the floors. You can punch the skulls, but you must do so when they are at the high point of their bounce. The skull-throwing sea hag does not appear on the ship level. You will lose a life anytime you are hit by an enemy object, either Bluto, bottles, the sea hag's vulture, or bouncing skull. You do not lose a life if you jump down from one level to another. You will lose a life if you let one of Olive's items sit too long in the water on the lowest level. I really enjoyed playing Popeye and highly recommend playing it either on an arcade cabinet or on an emulator. I enjoyed playing this game more than Neo Mr. Do, but not as much as Miss Pac-Man, so I rank Popeye 10th overall. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If there are any games you would like me to review, please leave a message in the comments section below or on my homepage. Please remember to hit like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for new videos every Wednesday and Sunday.